Hello to all my YouTube fans. How are you today? Well, thank you for tuning in today's blog. If you're wondering what I'm doing today, well, I've been having some issues with my television. Not the actual TV, but the HDMI cable going from the cable box to the TV. I think I have a bad HDMI cable. Have you had this problem when you plug in a device from one end to the other, and all you get is like funny pixels and signal or no signal? But what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate the issue with these GE non-high definition cables. These are supposed to be full HD, but I don't think they really are. I think they're just like a low-end cheapo HDMI cable. But if you're curious, that is what these look like. That's a standard digital style cable. One thing I can do is check the cable line over here beside my wall and see if the connection came loose or some sort or whatever. But let's go ahead and show you what the problem is. We're going to try to figure out what the problem is. We're going to troubleshoot the issue with the brand new cable box, the HDMI, and also the cable line coming from my wall directly to the digital box, and see what the problem is. First of all, we're not going to play any type of sound in this video today. We're only going to check for a video, and that's all I'm going to do. What we got here is just a standard small cable box. First of all, no loose connections here, no loose connections out. Power is in right. And let's go ahead and turn the television on. I turned down the sound on the TV, no sound coming out of here. I don't know, this doesn't fix the problem. I don't know. I would have to look over there or go up in the attic and find where the actual signal problem is. You can see, kind of does flake in and out a little bit though. It might have a bad connection with the HDMI cable, or a bad connection somewhere in the wall. I mean, I can try the other HDMI cable and see if that fixes the problem, but I doubt it, because they're both the exact same cable. Alright, let's go ahead and test this cable out. We're still having the same issues with both of the actual HDMI cables, but I don't know if it's the TV, the box, the cable line coming from the wall. But here is this one. This is connected to HDMI 1. And this cable here, this goes to HDMI 2. You can see over time I move the wire, the device goes out intermittently. Means we're having a signal issue from the box to the television. Means I hope it's not my TV. I don't know. I mean, I don't see any issues with the connectors. But, well, let's go ahead and turn the box off. And I may have to check the connection behind my desk, or may have to go up stove. I don't get it. The box seems a bit warm, but it seems to boot up fine. Alright, let's show you the connections, and maybe you can figure out it. I don't know. Seems very interesting. Alright, here's the way my television is hooked up. HDMI 1 is over there. Okay. HDMI 2 is over here. Both having the same problems with the HDMI cable. I think the problem is I think my GE branded style cables are bad. That's the only thing I can think of. There is the cable box. There is the output is right there. I checked those seem to be fine, and we're still having the same intermittent problem with my carrier box. I don't know, this is a new box, by the way. That is a digital television, if you're curious of what the brand is. Alright. There is the brand of my TV. It's called Element. That's the TV I am using. I don't think it's anything wrong with the TV. But the last thing we're going to try to figure out on how to check on this is also the cable line coming from my wall. And see what the problem is. Let's check it out. Well, still having the same issues. I don't get it. But I'm going to attempt to try to change the wire or the connector from the wire, and I will gladly show you that. This is the coax cable coming out of my wall. Comes to a splitter and splits to this. Basically, that's all this is. I'm going to attempt to try to change it. You guys on the tripod though. Get this all loosened up. Basically, I'm just changing the connector. I don't know if this is bad or good. This is the actual original cable when it came into the house. Okay, this is the cable line here. I'm going to screw the Allen splitter end here. Hopefully get this to fit one of these things. Tighten this up a little bit. Don't need to tighten it up like a whole lot, just a little bit. If this doesn't fix it, could be my HDMI cables are bad, or could be the problem with the box itself. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this end on. So far we changed the connector, well, the HDMI box and everything else is trying to load. I may actually have to reboot the box for it to work like it's supposed to. But we finally changed out this connector here. I don't know if it's going to make any difference. I honestly think it could be just a bad cable, or it could be just completely a bad cable box. I don't know. It's like very interesting. Time to boot. Turn it off. Reboot the system. But whatever. I don't know anymore. I'm just getting tired of cable. But hey, that's what we use. One thing I can try is to take the box out of the room and see if it works or it doesn't work. But we still have the same problem. Like, very interesting. Mystery has been solved. Cable line is good, cable box is good, HDMI cable is good. The TV is bad. Thank you for everybody who commented before on the Element television. Apparently you might only get a couple years out of it, or 2 years, and it would just completely just die out. I think the problem is my Gavoto HDMI board has gone bad. I went up in the attic, checked my line, tightened it. That seems pretty good. I don't know what else to kind of figure out. The mystery has been solved. That means I'm going to have to get a new television again. I don't know which one to get, but let me show you. Seems to play fine. Seems to work perfectly fine. But even if you go back here and you tug on the wire, you'll see that signal goes in, signal goes out. That means my HDMI Gavoto is bad. Even if I would reset the TV, still does the exact same thing. Look at that. That's crazy. I don't know how that happens. That's just nuts. But this is my Element television. My parents got me for Christmas. But that makes me kind of sad. That was a pretty expensive TV. But there is my cable line. Did everything, checked it. That seems fine. But let's go ahead and try to reset the TV and see if that would fix the problem. Doubt it. I don't know. Let's fix the TV if we can. Reset.
Living with my friend. Love.
And that's about it, guys. Well, if you guys are brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Please like, please show. Peace out. Bye, guys and girls. Well, please see you in the future vlog.